everyone, it's me Sanchari and welcome back to my channel Simply Sanchari. Hope you all are doing well. In today's video I'm going to share a get ready with me using my favorite makeup products that I always reach out to, and this will be a very simple radiant makeup look, especially for this winter. If you have dry skin like me, I think if you follow these steps it will be helpful. So if you guys are interested how we achieve this look, then please stay tuned till the end of this video. Alright, so I have already done my CTM routine and I did my eyebrows off camera. I just used my Miss Claire eyebrow pencil. This is my favorite and go-to for every makeup look. I just opt for this pencil. It is so affordable, yet it does a great job. Next, I'm going to set my eyebrows with this Gerard Cosmetics eyebrow mascara. This is in the shade Cappuccino if I'm not wrong, and you just have to go very little with this eyebrow mascara because if you go overboard, it can make your eyebrows look crusty. Alright, so first step is to prime my lips, and I'm going to use the Lamel Lip Care Oil in the shade Blueberry. This is my absolute savior. It takes away all the dryness and flakiness from my lips and makes my lips smoother and softer. One tip here, if you want to exfoliate your lips and want to get a very nice soft and smoother lips, please use a lip balm or a lip oil prior exfoliating your lips. Keep this for about 15 to 20 minutes, then use a nice lip scrub it all and then wipe it off or wash it off, and you will see a very smooth and softer lips. Alright, now let's start with our eye makeup first. So first step is to prime my eyelids, and I'm going to use my Essence Eye Heart Stage eyeshadow base, and this is a gorgeous eyeshadow primer, you guys. I have spoken about this in every video and this is my go-to. It keeps my eye look long lasting, it makes my eye makeup popping, and also it has a tint so it cancels out any kind of darkness or unevenness on your eyelids. And I'm going to set the eyelids with a loose translucent powder. So I'm taking the powder and tapping off the excess, and then I will set it out. For today's eye look, I'm going to use the Colourpop Dream St eyeshadow palette in collaboration with Kathleen Lights, and this is how the color story looks like. Isn't it gorgeous? Now you don't have to have a similar eyeshadow palette. You can have an alternative for this. I think Wet n Wild, Swiss Beauty, Mars Cosmetics does have similar tones, and I'm going to use just 4-5 shades from this entire palette. So that 4-5 shades, I think it is available in most of the eyeshadow palette that is available in India. And for today's eye look, I'm going to use only 4 brushes to create the entire look. So it is very simple, and let's get started. For my transition shade, I'm going to pick these 2 shades and create a base. Next, I'm going to take this shade and we are going to do a halo eyes. So starting from my inner corner, I'll just swipe the shade. With a clean fluffy blending brush, I'll just clean the edges of that halo eyes. Next, I'm going to take this deeper brown shade and I'm going to deepen my outer and inner corners of the. Next, I'm taking this shade and I'll use my finger because finger is the best tool to lay your eyeshadows, and the shimmer ones just works fine with your finger. So I'm taking little bit and I'll distribute in both of my eyes and tap it very slightly. Now I'll take this highlighter shade from the palette and highlight the brow bone area. Now I'll take my Elle18 Eye Drama kajal and I'll run it through my upper waterline, and also I'll use the same kajal onto my upper lash line area and just smoke it out. So this will give me a very nice smoky look. And then taking the pencil brush, I'll just smudge it out ever so slightly. Taking a break from the eye makeup, I'm moving on to my face. Now first thing is to prime the face, and I'm using my Lamel Oh My BB primer. This is my absolute favorite. It is so moisturizing and so hydrating, you guys. Also it gives a very slight radiance on the skin, as you all can see. Plus it has a very slight subtle fragrance which is not too overpowering, and it just vanishes after some time. So I'll allow the primer to sit on my skin for about 2-3 minutes, and then we are going to move with the next step. So before I begin with the foundation application process, I would like to color correct the areas that needs some correction, which is around my mouth, because there is a lot of darkness and pigmentation, and also there is one active acne, as you all can see. So I'll use my absolute favorite Swiss Beauty liquid concealer. This is in the shade Warm Sand, and it helps to color correct my skin because this has a warm orange undertone. And now with my makeup sponge, I'm going to even out the areas wherever I have color corrected, and just be careful that you go with very light handed, because you don't want to take off the color correction. It has to be there in place. For my foundation today, I'm going to use my absolute favorite Faces Canada 3-in-1 Hydra Matte Foundation that includes foundation, moisturizer as well as sunscreen, and it has SPF of 30 in it. Also it is infused with vitamin C and orange extract. So this is in the shade Warm Sand again, and I will just take half a squeeze, which is about this much, and I'm not going to use the entire thing. So you can see it is little runny in consistency, and it's quite lightweight and very long wearing. It has succumbed to extreme hot and humid climate, you guys. About this much is left on the back of my hand from the half a squeeze of this foundation. Also this is ideal for your everyday wear because it just evened out my skin. Look how natural it looks. I know my face looks yellow as of now, but we are going to use a concealer, so everything is going to balance out. For my concealer, I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer in the shade Toasted Almond. You just need a very little quantity of this concealer because it gives you full coverage. And again, I'll use my sponge, so I'll not take it high to my under eye area, because there I have got fine lines, and if I take it over there it just creases very badly. So I'll keep it little low than my actual under eye area. Look how nicely it has brightened my under eyes, and this is really a good concealer. It is very long wearing. Just do not over blend it, otherwise it takes away the product and turns little gray. Before I set my face with the powder, I'm just going to use all the cream products first. So I'm using my absolute favorite Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Light, and this gives a very natural bronzing contour look to my skin tone. For my under eyes, I'm going to use my Rimmel Match Perfection translucent loose powder. Just let me blend the crease, if any. Next, I'm going to take this deeper brown shade onto a pencil brush, which is this one, and I'm going to set the kajal in place so that it does not smudge or budge. And now with this petite blending brush, I will take this shade, run it across my lower lash line ever so slightly, to make everything look soft and diffused. Now it's time to set our face with a makeup setting spray to melt down all the powderiness. So I'm using my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Makeup Fixer in the variant Rose. Time for some blush, and I'm going to use my Revolution Super Dewy liquid blush in the shade Blush Me Up, and this is how exactly it looks on my dusky skin, which is a very beautiful plum tone blush. And this kind of blush absolutely looks gorgeous on brown dusky skin. To bronze up my skin, I will use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is the old version which they have discontinued in India. This much I have still kept with me because I really do not want to run over this bronzer. It's so beautiful, so natural, and this is in the shade Deep, you guys, and look how gorgeous your skin actually looks. Time for some highlighter, and I will be using this palette by Mars. It is their I Belong in Your Purse cheek palette, wherein you get one blush, one highlighter and one bronzer. And this highlighter is my absolute favorite, which I have spoken about in most of my video. It is very natural looking highlighter, does not have any chunky shimmer particles whatsoever, and I really love how exactly it looks on my brown skin. And now we are going to line our lips. I like to follow my natural lip shape. I do not overline my lips in any ways, because anyhow I got filler lips, so I don't want that, pouty kind of lips. Next, I'm going to use my Faces Canada All-Time Pro HD matte lipstick. This is in the shade Espresso, and this I will use on the inner corners of my lips. Now I'll use my Huda Beauty Petal Pout Moisturizing Lipstick. These lipsticks, oh my god, it's exact dupe for Revlon Glass Shine lipstick, because the shine that you get is unreal. It does not contain any shimmer particles whatsoever. Very moisturizing and gives you that glass like shine. The shade with me is Blossom, and the lipstick is already melting, you guys, because of the heat outside. Oh my god, I'll really have to be careful. It's a perfect, nude lips for brown skin girls, and with this eye makeup look, this entire lip combo is going just well with each other. One last time, I'm going to use a setting spray to fix everything in place. If you want, in this step you can use a dewy or a illuminating makeup setting spray if you want a more dewy glowy kind of look, but I think I love this inner healthy kind of radiance, because this looks very natural than something which looks actually made up. Alright you guys, so it's a wrap for today. Hope you found the content helpful and informative. If you did, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell button. You can also follow me on my social media handles, whose link I have mentioned it in the description box. Please come and say hi, and I will see you soon with my next one. Till then, bye bye, take care.